subscribers and viewers. I want to think about this. Viewers and subscribers. You hear we must write this up. Drop in a comment below and let me know what you want to think. I said that just forget to say this. Like and share, but subscribe to this for me. Right now.
Hey, what's up people? It's me again. I'm here with another review for this week, you know. Long run and pressure test. Yeah. It was nice. Actually I had to listen it 2 times. Actually I listened about 3 or 4 times now. You know, to kind of get a handle on it before me talk about it. You understand? Because one what may I say relevant. Alright, now I want to send a shout out to Patrick Curllocks, the voice box, Gainer and 2 Locks, Paul Gainer. Yeah man, cause the whole team of them put a whole heap of work into this project. So you know what I'm gonna say. Hashtag support the movement. But right now, I have to give a thumbs up, you know. A real congratulations to the twins on their storytelling capability. You understand? Curllocks have really outdone himself this time, because what happened when we realized now this is that as the storyteller, you remember that there's other things going on in the story other than Bingirai's death, because remember, you know, that was not the only thing what happened. You understand? Remember say man dog get a house to live in, because myself he must it burn down. You understand? Remember say you have Elijah and Pinky get married. All of these things, you understand? So it's basically like a refresher course. So over the course of this week, I will go through and create a refresher course. Probably me just get the one we have before and just chop it up and re-upload that, you know, as a refresher course. But yeah, about refresher course, because this go back to family. I'm kind of wondering if family have the same continuity as Locked Up a Yard, because you know there are a couple of differences, a couple of things, but I wonder if it's the same continuity. Most probably it's the same continuity. So it's a continuation of the story. But if you notice, we don't hear nothing. We don't really hear nothing about from. We don't get no continuation. If 10 was a separate story, right, with the same character but a separate story, or if it's a story, it's a prequel, it would make a difference, because none of 10 actually influence this. Because here's why it might be a different continuity. Because Big Wayne in Locked Up a Yard was an underling for Bounty Killer, and it don't seem like Big Wayne and Uncle Sax was all of a friend, had a friendship. Remember, you know, they were in the cell with Cartel. You understand? So is that where they met, but were they friends, you know, from long time? And to me, basically looking at the story, it would seem to me that their friendship as a family was a longer friendship than what could have Locked Up a Yard could have provided. It sounded like it was from they were younger. You understand that they were a family, because Bingirai being the cousin to Big Wayne and being such an inspiration to Uncle Sax, to Mosquito Try, and all these other persons within the whole story mean that they would have had to know him for a while, and if they knew Bingy Roy, they would most likely know Big Wayne. So it's about, so I'm thinking that 10 is not a part of the continuity. But there's more many lessons to be learned, and they go about teaching. Here are a few of the lessons, life lessons that they taught. Of course, as I said before about the continuity, so go back and listen, family, and listen to any little detail or any little thread that was left hanging. You understand? Like for example, we still not hear from Killquick. We still not hear from Killquick. So there might be something there. You understand? So we have to think about that. And next thing, what them really say, what them really a project, but them not really say it in this world, in these words. And me, I say, and I really you the girl there with. Girl not really there with you as a man. She there with where you have. So anytime where you have run out, you know say she ever run out too. But boy, I tell you a story. Right now, Pinkerton expert, you know see. Man Vice, we no hear her yet, you know. We no hear her yet. We go hear she gonna get mentioned, and we are gonna hear her. Now this can be a very cheeky thing with them still on a big woman level. It makes sense on one side, but that's what you do. You try to integrate your flaws into a way that make your flaws perfect. If you can't understand that. So basically, if you can't do something perfect, fix the thing where you do. So where you do, fit in a way, in the thing. If you understand me, and this is probably one of what's happening right here. So because them say man vice, it's for males probably it's easier to imitate a man vice than it is to imitate a woman's vice. Even though I've done it, I've done probably 4 or 5 women like Mr. Rose. It's easier to come and go through the eyes of a nigga than feel a leopard change him spot. You understand? So it's kind of hard to do a woman vice. So, and they have Pinky, they have the girl them, and I remember her name, we call Uncle Socks just now. You have one girl from ad where them do for Dream Weekend. You have quite a few. Them do quite a few girls. Them do way more man, but then do quite a few girls. And so this is one of the way where them can kinda do more girl and put a little bit more beat, and kinda vary it a bit. Without pushing themselves outside a certain range. Understand? So yeah, so it's a good way if you integrate that. So they can do a slightly malish voice where you can hear says a woman. That's it sounds malish, but it's a woman. You understand? You can believe that. So that's a one way. So that's a good idea on the part of Curl Locks and the team. So yeah, so Elijah talk about planting seed, and if you look at this, you see that if you think about if that happened to you, think about if that happened to you right now. That can happen to you right now. What you doing? You understand? That's why I don't really deal with the pet name. You understand? I don't really deal with the pet name, but that can happen to anybody on them. So Now, if you no realize, brother, it's right there, so when you hear Uncle Success say a while ago, right there, so that was an ad. That was actually an ad for about 2 or 3 things. You understand? Because, for example, they might talk about rum bar. Brother, nobody no drink rum bar. I really never rum people know. Rum bar is something I try breaking in the market. But me not say it bad, you know. I mean, I'm not really a drinker, so I'm not going out to buy any rum. And I'm not a smoker, so I'm not going out to buy any wrapping paper. But for those who are, you know, you can always support them by supporting the brand that they support. You understand? If you can't support them directly, as in you can't make a donation, of course, my advice that you make donation to them and keep this thing going. But if you can't, support the brand that they support, and that will help them greatly. You understand? So, well, bad. You hear the conversation with Socks have with the side chick. Cocky have a mind of its own. I say, wish if they have about bad as a ananas switch on it, you know? Because enough time, you all see a girl like your cocky stiff up, you know, your cocky want to fuck it. You understand? And you see from day one say, yo, you know, some enough to fuck the girl there. But on the next side of the same kind of cocky, I tell you, say, yo, the girl is supposed to be bad, you know. Yo, fuck if you fuck that, you know. So, yeah. And then, him also, in saying that, right, him also bring up a very important point. Because when you think about it, enough girl, them not there to help you, them not there to push you forward, them there to hold your back. You understand? And them not necessarily hold your back by holding your back, you know, but because them not encourage you, it make your life 10 times more difficult. You understand? And sometimes you have a good girl, and you know, you deserve some little crosses. You understand? And that happened to all of we, and happened to the best of it. So you have to realize that happened. And yo, like when Buta say about reality check. Yeah, I just saw life go. Enough time the reality people don't really want, you know, people don't want to accept that, people want to live in a fantasy. You understand? Like hear the line from Uncle Socks about complete and compete. Yo, no, this threesome business. Oh, bad star. I don't know what to say about this threesome business now, because you know, me not really into this. Me can't do this. Me not. Yo. Alright, first thing. That's my personal belief still. For a naked man there anywhere near my vicinity, right? My would not go stand up. So you need to have a man and a woman that now work. And you see, when me think about 2 women, think about it, you know, one who they have, you know. So you know what going to end up happening. Yeah, you're going to end up most probably I suck some pussy or something. Because the 3 of them and them 2 of them are want pleasure at the same time, and you have 1 dick, so how you do that? You get me I say? So this thing about threesome, it definitely a no from me. Now the next scene is about them say something about a lockup. So we are going to some prison, but it's a local jail. So who is in jail? You understand which character is in jail? Because we don't expect. We're not telling a story, right? We're not telling a story like you're not telling a story. You know, think about telling the story. The story usually starts from something familiar. You understand? So telling the story, as I say, it have to be, it most likely will be from something familiar. Meaning say some character were in the jail have to be somebody that we have already met at some point. You understand? Now, arthritis was in family. It was in family. The early part. When you say, and you know, say we're bad. So it could be arthritis, but also in family. No, in not family. In Magadog, mosquito try ask to make somebody make a run, and them tell him say him dey a murder charge, so them not want to them phone. But if him say him dey a murder charge, they not want them phone, and him could have sent him on a run. Means say he must know they are jail, so I can't in. So I'm not really sure who will be the person who in a jail, but obviously it's somebody. It will be, even if we meet some people where we never meet before, right? Like them, we just have to meet them now. You have to remember, say somebody who we know I got ask a dead. So I don't know, it can be Adams. It can be Adams. You understand? As a police with somebody in a jail. But how does that tie to this story? I remember saying I tell a story, so it must be relevant to this story. Even if it is relevant, it must be it must seem relevant to this story. And so it would most likely be somebody we'll meet before. So anyways, that's my few words. You know, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and you know, hashtag support the movement. Bye.